and welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica, bringing you your Goddess Divine messages from your source to enrich your life and to create that power of momentum to get action or even non-action. The power in that is so important. Let's see what goddesses will be joining us today for that message. And anytime you receive this is perfect. We're going to do that one. We've got Mary for miracles. And when the goddesses convene with us, then we tap into the unlimited resource of our power. That one. All right. Persephone for inexperience. Interesting. Miracles and inexperience. Perhaps that's where the miracles come in, is through inexperience. So we're going to look at tarot and really tune into the messages that are here for you today. Like I usually always say in my readings, to put anything that doesn't resonate with you on the shelf, and then just be open for whatever nuggets of truth that come in that you know that are yours. When you're like, oh, that's mine, you know that that is something for you to take into your life. So let's refine this a little bit and tap into the energies and the messages that are here for you today. So we've got the King of Cups. Got this one. We've got the King of Swords. Great God energy right now. No, but this one is it. Okay, Five of Wands. Death. Oh, and I picked up that upside down. That is actually upright. And got some very interesting energy here. I'm feeling the bottom. So we've got the King of Pentacles. Interesting. A lot of masculine energy here. So we've got the Three of Swords, the Tower, that one. All right, and the Seven of Swords. All right, we've got a lot of masculine energy, beautiful masculine energy, and then we've got some energy that deserves some balance with that masculine aspect. And this could be either the person that you're with or your own masculine energy within you. Being that it's the King of Swords here, it is, I'm feeling that this is something that you have worked hard to really have a clear thought on. You know what you're creating. However, with the Tower card here, we've got death. Your person could also be a Scorpio or you. With all of this that's going on, including all of this drama energy of fighting, combat, a lot of stuff going on. There's even some sneaky stuff going on. And being that this is, I'm hearing in the future tense, something that's coming to light. This Tower card being here, there's an ending to something. When your higher masculine energy is present and they know their energy, they have be able to tap into their thinking ability, their direction, as well as their emotions. They're very balanced, and that's, I'm feeling, perhaps is the message for the feminine, that there is that masculine out there. I promise. I am in partnership with the amazing masculine that is in balance with his heart and his head, and he takes action on it. But in order for me to even get into that partnership, I had to have those Tower moments. I was in the heartbreak of betrayal, and truly it was the death of not only an old way of being, but it felt like a heartache and death too, because it felt somewhat lost. But with this Mary of Miracles and Persephone for inexperience, perhaps this was something that you had to go through, and the lack of experience of maybe you didn't have a lot of relationships. So if this is a new relationship or one of your first relationships, long-term relationships in your life, as far as a romantic partner, that can feel very, very just crushed, very defeated in love. And I know some people are afraid of the death card. Well, the death card to me is really that beautiful rebirth energy of an ending of a cycle. And this is yours. Like, to have the King of Cups and the King of Swords here, this is absolute knowing, to trust in those miracles. And even though perhaps inexperience and naivety has caused you to make choices that ended up in this result because you gave with all of your heart, I'm hearing that to trust in the goddess Mary and Persephone, because even though Persephone had to go, she made a deal that didn't work. It was kind of underhanded. She didn't see the clear picture, and so she ended up having to go to the underworld half the time, and that was not the deal she thought she was getting. So when we enter into relationships or love, it can be the same thing. We think we're getting that initial person. They're putting their best foot forward. And this can also be, if you are masculine here and you're feminine, she may have not shown up in the way that she presented herself at the beginning. Perhaps there was, I'm seeing a lot of fighting, deceit, lies, third party, a lot of not okay stuff. That's okay. Breathe. Trust in the miracles. Also trust in your inexperience. So I'm seeing a balance of the two, that you may feel kind of lost rather than being in your King of Swords knowing. And what I'm hearing is you get to tap into that you are those energies. You are able to focus. You are able to ground and have your direction of your life. Don't let this throw you off balance of your own knowing and your own ability to believe in the miracles, in love, in a successful partnership. Don't let this get in your way of not being able to trust men across the board or women across the board. It is time for you to really embody this king energy, and that's your masculine energy. Okay, that's your God energy. That is your focus. That is your direction. That is being firmly planted into you and grounded. And so balancing those emotions, getting really clear that where you are at in this heartbreak, in acceptance of it. It's not where you'll stay. And I want to clarify the King of Pentacles, that's in reverse, and I want to clarify this. There's just so much, oh wow. There's so much God energy in here, masculine energy. Yep. Some of you are really feeling out in the cold. So we've got Five of Pentacles as well as the Hermit. And the Hermit, you're really like, this is something that if you go into that natural knowing, And that inner being of your higher self's guidance, that divine energy, it will shine light. He's holding that lantern, that knowledge, that eternal knowledge and wisdom that is yours, that you've got this, you're not alone. And even though you feel it with this Five of Pentacles, you feel out in the cold, you feel completely abandoned in all of your efforts of love. My message for you, the Goddess's message for you, is that, and we've got the High Priestess here, so it is for you to tap into that miracle aspect. I feel that that's where a lot of people, they're so attached to the tangible aspect, to this beautiful realm of earth, that we forget, especially in heartbreak, to tap into the hope of the miracles of what this is teaching us. And so I'm really seeing and hearing and feeling that your High Priestess energy, that your guides, your goddesses, your God, all of them are in partnership with you through this hard time. And this is a death. It truly is. Scorpio energy is transformative. It is adaptability to move and grow and blossom. And in order for that to happen, there must be a death. Caterpillar, in order to be a butterfly, must die an old way of being in order to come completely undone in the chrysalis and be goo. And right now you're goo, and you're going to rebuild because you have all of the pieces within yourself to really rebuild and rebuild anew and sprout those wings. Yeah. There is a couple more messages for Just Breathe, and that is also a message. Breathe. This is yours. Reset, breathe, restart. Yes, indeed. And there's one more. That one on the bottom. Grow at your own pace. So, there's no one in that chrysalis with the butterfly rushing it to be the butterfly. It knows what to do. Be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. When you feel low, go as low as you can, and then rise fast. And then as high as you can at the moment. And if you have to keep going down, you'll notice that when you rise back up, you'll go a little bit higher, a little less deeper, and a little bit higher, and you'll keep growing. And those wings are attaching. They are coming together with beautiful color, and you will restart, and you will have this rebirth and a new way of being. And it is because of this experience. It is not who you are. It does not define you, but it is a part of your journey for the resistance. What creates beautiful, svelte, strong muscles? It is weights, building the body, resistance. And it's no different than our inner being. So one more message here, and then we will read the extended messages from the goddesses from the book. It says, storms make trees take deeper roots. Isn't that beautiful? And so just like where you are at, the storm is blowing, and your roots are digging in deep to ground and be strong. And I promise you, you will never be hurt like this again. Not to this depth. And this will grow you more, and for whatever is going to come into your journey in the future. But have the faith in the miracles. Don't judge your inexperience. It is just part of life, and we don't have experience until we gain the knowledge of um, of actually being in life, being in the arena, and going again. So let's read this for the final touches on for you to in your becoming and being. Let's go here to Mary. The empowerment message is, the Christian goddess Mary, Mother of Miracles, has come to celebrate with you today. She is here to remind you of all the amazing wonders that are everywhere in your life right now. Look around you, especially at all the synchronistic events that have already taken place. Ever since you were born, events, opportunities have come together to support you, guide you, show you love, and present the world as you see it. Look closely and see the hand of the divine working on your behalf. You are a powerful co-creator, and so you are responsible and accountable for the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that seed your field of dreams. Remember, miracles are uncanny evidence that from the invisible world, life springs into form without any reasonable cause for the effect. Mary gave birth as the great goddess who was shown to do long before the Christian myth of Mary became real. She too proved herself to be the very essence of creation itself. In this moment, Mary reminds you of those miracles that you too can call into being. You don't need a cause or any evidential fact or calculation to believe and then see that miracles rise up in the conditions of your life. When Mary appears, you are reminded that you will never run out of miracles. The alignment message. Have you stopped believing in miracles? Do you think they are only for others, or doubted their existence? Could it be you've been reading and watching the news too often, and so finding yourself feeling powerless and despondent? Or has the dry spell of your life gone on so long you have even stopped looking for water? Have no fear, for the goddess Mary, Mother of Miracles, has a message for you. This is all about your mindset. This moment is an opportunity to turn things around, and it begins with your thinking. What if you remembered that your repeated thoughts, feelings, and beliefs call the world into form? What if you recommitted to your co-creative partnership with the divine, and from there chose another way to experience your life? You have the power of Mary, the Mother of Miracles, running through your veins. She did not need the seed of a man from outside her to give birth to a miracle. In the same way, you don't need the outer world to change first. You don't need someone to rescue you, love you, or take you away. You are the one you've been waiting for. You need only to choose how you will respond to your current reality and focus on a day at a time in service to the miracle of life. What is for you has its own divine timetable. Your alignment task is to remember that. So let's do Persephone. And her message, her empowerment message is, sometimes not knowing is a great gift. Right now, the Greek goddess Persephone invites you into a state of open-hearted learning. Discernment comes with experience, and at this moment, it's okay to admit you don't know or fully understand what is in front of you. Be curious and teachable. The goddess Persephone will be with you to ensure you will not fall prey to unconscious commitments and dangerous alliances. Just as her own naivety caused her to strike a terrible deal with the god of the underworld, that said, every experience has value. No matter what choice you make right now, the consequences will have lasting effects as you integrate your lessons and travel the road of destiny. Your alignment message is, the goddess Persephone was forced to pay a high price as restitution for what she thought were innocent actions. Today, she is a wiser goddess and is encouraging you to stop what you are doing and pay attention to the red flags. Don't take a bite of the forbidden fruit unless you are willing to pay the price. The alignment task offered to you by Persephone is simple. If you feel unsure in any way about what is being offered to you, Step back and ask, do I have enough knowledge and strength to explore this without attachment to what lies ahead? If the answer is yes, jump in. If the answer is no, consider the wisdom of waiting for this or something better now manifests for you in divine timing. Don't fall for seduction. It won't be worth the price. So, what I'm hearing is, with all of this, that you now will be moving through the world in a much different way. A way of not so much inexperience. Now you'll have the experience to look at the red flags, to see if this is something that is just on impulse. You're going to make wiser choices. So stay strong. Hard times are just that hard, but there's only one way through the storm, and that's through it. So you are not alone. We are with you. We love you, and stay strong and breathe. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this message assists you in your journey and your becoming and being a butterfly. Make sure to like and subscribe. I sure love your support, and I'll see you tomorrow.